today with the Georgia Safe Carry Protection Act, otherwise known as the Guns Everywhere Act. And basically this allows people to have guns now in places like bars or government buildings. Churches can even opt in, and schools can now appoint certain staff members to have weapons on premises. Now honestly, I can see both sides of this. On one hand, it would make me a little bit uneasy knowing that people could have guns in places like bars especially, but government buildings, you know, all that. But on the other hand, I do think that the Second Amendment is important and it should be as uninhibited as possible, but you still have to be responsible towards, you know, the rest of the country. I do acknowledge that the high majority of private gun owners make intelligent decisions and are responsible with their weapons. Really, this feels kind of extreme, like it's more of trying to send a message than it is actually about having a good law, you know what I mean? I don't think I'd feel safe living in Georgia. So let me know what you think in the comments below. It's a pretty interesting idea, a pretty controversial idea, obviously. So this next story is about two kids caught dealing pot in Denver, Colorado. They're in 4th grade and they were dealing it to other elementary school kids. I feel bad saying that sentence, like, I feel like dirty almost. I don't know, it's weird. I don't like that sentence at all. How old are you in the 4th grade? Like 9? I mean, that's awful. A 9-year-old drug dealer? Granted, it's not on the same scale as most people think when they think drug dealer. But even still, that's what he was doing. He was selling drugs. He was selling pot. So in all, from this, 4 kids will be disciplined. The principal did specifically say not suspended or expelled, but the discipline will be heavy, which I think is good. You need to make an example of these kids that dealing drugs, especially on school property like that, is not okay, and especially when they're that young. Now, personally, I'm not really in favor of or against legalizing pot. I don't smoke, I never really have, so I'm not very affected by anything about this. That being said, I knew this was bound to happen. A couple idiot adults leaving it accessible to their children. And you know, contrary to what a lot of people seem to think, marijuana is a drug, pot is a drug, and it's potentially addictive, potentially dangerous, and it's unhealthy, just like every other drug is. And you know, especially for young kids. So really, I think this story is just a shame. You know, hopefully legal adult age partakers can learn from something like this. Now, this last story, I admit, embarrasses me a little bit because it means that something about Avril Lavigne matters to me, or it, you know, piqued my interest. But I got over it and decided to make it a topic for this video. She recently released a Hello Kitty video, which is now being attacked as racist towards Japanese culture. For example, she has backup dancers behind her that are dressed all as the same with no expression, and they're clearly Asian or of Japanese descent. Avril Lavigne scoffs at all these accusations, and I'm pretty inclined to agree with her on this one. I don't see any racism at all in this video. It's clearly a Hello Kitty slash, you know, Japanese culture themed, but she's not being racist. I don't see that at all. It looks like she's just having fun. You know, it's a fun video. It's a weird video, but it looks like I said, they're just having fun in it. So, you know, I put the link in the description below. Make sure you check it out. You can be the judge. Let me know what you thought with a comment. But I will warn you, the music itself is really just an assault on your ears. It's awful. I'm not even joking. So, you know, be careful. Alright guys, thanks for watching today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff on your way out. And I will see you tomorrow.